Somebody needs to, like, Clay. You went on a Netflix TV show. You know that you was going to be talked about. You went on there. You made a fool out of your mama, a fool out of your daddy, a fool on yourself. It was what, a year ago? And you still out here making a fool out of yourself on these Instagram streets. Like, nobody needed the response.
What I'm gonna say is,
welcome to another episode of the That Scary with Melanie P podcast. I'm your girl, Melanie P, and congratulations are in order for Normani and the beautiful DK Metcalf, y'all. Oh my God, is Black Love not in the air this week? First we have AD and Ollie, then we have Normani and DK Metcalf, y'all. Now before we get to the Black Love of it all, let's get to the embarrassment of it all. Somebody need to help this man. Somebody needs to, like, Clay. Clay. At this point, it's just like, you're just writing the material for the bloggers. I mean, do you have management? I guess you don't. I guess you know, AD went on to be on more shows and you went on to be with this lady. Clay, and you in Charlotte, child, if you need somebody to help you with your responses or lack thereof, you know, hit me up in the DM. I can charge you a small fee to tell you what to write and what not to write, how to respond and not how to respond. Because at the end of the day, you are a Black man. I want to see you win. Even with stunts like this, I want to see you win.
Then I'll see.
But, you know, these responses that you're giving is just making it hard, baby. It's making it hard for, it's making it really hard for us to give you another chance. And I know you act like you don't care, but you do care because you are responding. The best response that you could have had to AD being engaged to this man is congratulations. I think she'll make a beautiful bride. I'm here for it. Period. Hard stop. Nobody don't care that you have rented or you about to rent out a boat. Let's just listen to this because it's very embarrassing, honestly. Let's listen to what he's saying.
Then I'll see the comments and everybody's bragging. Clay, ha ha ha. Ollie and AD are engaged. You fumble. I'm just like, bro, that's congratulations. Shout out to AD.
Congratulations with a period.
AD always dreamed about being married, and I'm happy that Ollie is going to be able to grant that.
I didn't like him saying
her.
that she dreamed about being married.
Bro, no hate in my heart. Me and AD didn't work out, just like any other relationship. Sometimes relationships don't work out. AD is an amazing person.
Sir, I feel like it was kind of him trying to throw some type of subliminal shade by saying that AD always dreamed of being married. Like, you guys were on a show. I feel like everybody got the memo except for you. You guys were on a show where the premises was to get married. So, I mean, we all knew that. I feel like you didn't know that, sir. So don't be trying to throw shade saying that she always dreamed of being married, please.
And I have nothing bad to say about AD. She's going to be an amazing wife, bro. But what's tricking me out is y'all that I fumbled. Like, y'all don't know who I am.
Who are you?
Mind you, I just bought a boat car. I'm lit. I'm excited.
Now, this is where it turned wrong. You could have simply just said, congratulations. I told you what to say about 2 minutes ago, child. Book me, hire me. I will help you do your responses because this is not it. You saying that you're lit because you bought a boat car. Do y'all know who I am? It's very much cringy. It's very much giving memes for the next couple of years. Do y'all know who I am? No, we don't know who you are. We only know who AD is. And now we know who Ollie is. You are just someone in the shadows lurking with these responses that nobody needed. Nobody asked you. Now, here's to his defense. I do know that people are probably coming for him in his comments, in the comments of these posts about AD and Ollie, and I'm sure that it's very triggering for him. But at the end of the day, sir, you put yourself in this position. I think right now you should only be truly focused on kind of cleaning up your persona to the world. Like, you went on a Netflix TV show. You know that you was going to be talked about. You went on there. You made a fool out of your mama, a fool out of your daddy, a fool on yourself. And now that was what, a year ago, and you still out here making a fool out of yourself on these Instagram streets. Like, nobody needed the response. We did not need the response. All we needed was a congratulations and a little bit of effort to show that you maybe have grown in the past year to these little boy responses that you are lit. Sir, you're 45. Why are you saying that you just bought a boat car, you're lit? Like, it's just really cringy. It's really embarrassing. The word usage in his response is just giving, I have not evolved, I have not grown. And that's what people are saying. And just like my video said, she don't want no puppy, she want a big dog. And it's really giving, you still a puppy, sir, and you should have been about a year elevated from the last time we saw you on our screens.
G-Wagon that's about to rent out in Charlotte for $300 an hour. I'm not thinking I fumbled.
Is he wearing a blouse? Is he wearing a set of pearls and a blouse? Oh God, Clay, what has happened?
People telling me that I fumble. I'm saying, damn, where I fumble at? What's the smoke? Because I don't know. I don't know none of you.
Clay, this is really sad. This actually makes me very sad. No response sometimes is better than a response at all. Who on his team? Who on his side? That oh God. And you know, I didn't even read this comment. Somebody said Clay could have just left it at, wow, look at us on the same page. Clay could have just left it at congratulations, but his hoop earrings and choker necklace wouldn't let him. I didn't even see the hoops. I don't watch reality TV, but I did watch him tell her he didn't want her. And I can only assume it's because he wants to pursue his dream of being a Jets. Why didn't I read this before I came on here? Let me get this in this out. Oh God. I didn't watch reality TV, but I did watch him tell her he didn't want her. And I can only assume it's because he wants to pursue his dream of being a jet ski rental salesman and a slave for the white women. Now, because he thinks he's one of those things inside a claw machine at the laundromat, he can go be the prize he's convinced himself he is to the white woman he can afford. Where is my button? Ooh, Clay. Let's see what these other comments are saying, because I guess we all on the same page. When I tell you she dodged a bullet, that man is trash. If you ain't feel you fumble, you wouldn't have to explain yourself, but carry on, sir. He really could have just left it at she's an amazing woman. Y'all, I swear to God, on my dad, on everything important to me, I did not read these comments. I did not read this caption before I came on here. I laughed the loudest when he captioned, oh God, I laughed the loudest when the caption said, I can only assume it's because he wants to pursue his dream of being a jet ski rental salesman. Tea in the shade. Step to the front. Let me follow you. Why am I not following you? Oh, wait. Am I following you? Sir, you only name material things you have acquired. And to try to convince yourself you're of how great you are, you can have the nice luxuries and still have fumble a raw person. Now that's true, and it's giving narcissist. All he hasn't said, it's been at least a year. He talked about having a rental boat, being a rental salesman. He's talked about all these things, but he hasn't talked about anything where he has grown or evolved in a maturity standpoint. You are still talking dumb. And this is why people are like coming in on you, because you're giving them the content for free. Like, as a grown ass man, why are you not talking about the fact that you have elevated? Why are you not talking about the fact that you have grown in this past year? You see that AD has, like, it's just certain type of responses, again, or lack thereof, that we should be seeing from you, sir, especially with all of the 15 minutes of fame that you had. At some point, you should have really grown from this, but it seems like you have not. God's rejection is definitely God's protection. That is so damn true. God's rejection is definitely God's protection, child. Thank you, Jesus. And lastly, she dodged a fruitcake. Oh, honestly, this makes you kind of feel a little bit bad for Clay, or does it? I don't know. But at the end of the day, you should know better, sir. You're writing the material for us yourself. You lit, right? You're renting out boats or car boats to people in Charlotte, North Carolina. You are lit, sir. Yes, indeed, if you want to believe that. So moving on to our exclusive with Normani. When I tell you I'm a Normani fan, I am a Normani fan, and I am this black, y'all. When I tell you I love black love, I love black love. All right, so hold that. Ooh, when he said hold that rock up, baby, let me tell you something, girl. You about to be out here with your man, your kids, your just living a life that triggers a lot of people. That's how DK Metcalf broke the news of his engagement to Normani yesterday while speaking to the press after the announcement he would be traded from the Seattle Seahawks to the Pittsburgh Steelers in a 5-year hundred. Can I zoom this in? Because I just need y'all to see this, baby. Do it for me, Jesus. 5-year, $150 million contract. With Normani watching him from the side of the stage, Metcalf jovially called upon her to hold up that engagement ring. They got me good, she said, holding her ring finger aloft and wearing a Steelers jersey. Less than 24 hours later, the couple also spoke to Vogue to share the story behind their whirlwind engagement, which took place on March 12th during a trip to Houston. Ostensibly for spring break. Y'all could have really used another word other than that. To celebrate Metcalf's sister and cousin's birthday. Oh my goodness. Honestly, I knew absolutely nothing, says Normani, beaming from ear to ear as she should, as oblivious can get. That was pretty much me. Having approached the trip as seemingly an opportunity for their two families to spend time together, the R&B star spent most of the week undertaking a series of classic Houston days out, eating dinner, blah, blah, blah. On Wednesday night, Metcalf told Normani to prepare for a surprise birthday dinner for his sister. I was thinking that I'm in on the secret, and it turned out that everybody else was in on the secret, and I had no idea what was going on. She recalls laughing. After stressing out about an outfit and eventually running late, after stopping at the store to pick up a pair of heels, she arrived at the Metcalf family home to find overflowing flower arrangements, candles, and a cellist and pianist playing. My whole family's here. His whole family's there, and this is how clueless I was. I run and I hide as if I'm about to be in on the surprise for his sister, thinking she's behind us and that we're all going to say surprise. Normani adds. The decor, Metcalf explained, was very much a group effort. Her manager, Lydia, my mom, her mom, all put our heads together to make it as fairy tale-like and cute as possible with all of her favorite flowers and colors. He says, I'm about to cry, noting that he worked with a creative producer, Sasha Lance, and local florist, stylist, Floral Design Co. to bring it to life. The proposal itself took place immediately after and was inspired by a movie night early on in their romance. When we first met, we watched Joanna Man at my house, says Metcalf. There was a part in the movie where Vivica Fox's character said, it would be nice to receive flowers on a Wednesday. So for the past few months, Metcalf sent her flowers every fucking Wednesday, accompanied by cards with chapters of a story about how Normani found love told in a fairy tale style. What in the hell? After Normani arrived at the surprise event, Metcalf's mother told her to go look at a card that was placed nearby in an envelope with her name on it. And that's when everything clicked. At the very end of the story, I used both of our nicknames and said I had a question for her. Metcalf says, as she finished reading the final love letter, I came down the stairs, got on one knee, and asked if you would marry me. Congratulations, black men and black women, but congratulations, black men. First of all, I got so much to say about this because Russell Wilson and Ciara had hooked them up, and I'm looking at my friends like, where is my rich football player? Okay, because it's not giving that. It's not giving that. Look, I sound like a hater, but anyway, I love Ciara and I love Russell for putting this together. It's beautiful. Here's the thing: when I see a man put that level of effort, that level of detail into planning an engagement for his woman, it really sets the tone for what the woman can expect moving forward. People always look at marriage proposals or even gender reveals as just people doing team too much and being extra, but I feel like those beautiful events really set the tone for what's to come. I think when you do this dramatic gender reveal, it kind of sets the tone for the sense of community that the baby is coming in on. I think it just really sets a beautiful tone. I think when a man actually put forth effort. He involves your family. He involves his family. Everybody is just on one beautiful, healthy accord. It just really sets the tone for a healthy relationship. And it really sets the tone for how a man sees you. Period, point blank. So shout out to Normani and Metcalf, because at the end of the day, I love to see it. It's deserving. And I'm really happy for her. I'm happy for AD, and I'm happy for Ollie. And at the end of the day, Clay, all jokes aside, all rental boats aside, I just want you, black man, to, just the same way I've said in my last 2 videos, find out why this is triggering to you. Find out why AD and Ollie being engaged is so triggering to you that you have to send make these dumb responses that makes yourself look ridiculous. Like, you know, I want you, and this is no shade, this is no joke, but oftentimes when we're triggered by certain things, or when things are not going right, you have to say to yourself, one of my most favorite sayings as a life coach, a certified life coach, is you got to hold that mirror up. You have to hold that mirror up. You have to hold that mirror up. Why am I making these dumb responses to a beautiful black love story? Like, why am I triggered? Why am I talking about I'm lit at 50 years old on the internet talking about boat rentals? Like, you have to really look inside and look at the man in the mirror. Anyway, y'all, listen, thank you for listening to another episode of the That's Scary with Melanie P podcast. I am very grateful that you have stayed to the end and you are enjoying these episodes. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe. Share it with a friend. Share it with your family. Share it with Clay, child. Because, I mean, listen, Clay, if you need me to help you, I'm here for it. Anyway, guys, I'll see you guys in the next episode. Love and light. Bye-bye.
Reaching for the stars, Pluto, Mars, no more struggling. We struggling.
You see us.
Cause we going in.
We going in.
We going in. We going in. My joys, pain, my fears. Made it through my struggle, fall through my tears.
I made it, baby.
We going in. No more struggling.
No more struggling. Chill.
Through the years, I'm still here. Victory, success, the vision is clear. We going in.
I say the vision clear.
No more struggling. Struggling.
Franchise.
Almost lost it all, the pressure was too much, but I had to answer the call and make it in a clutch. And I will forever win, your boy just got that touch. And never because of sin, and almighty we trust. And all I need is one time to set the record straight. Franchise the realest, my nigga, you could never hate. All I do is elevate to the highest ever state. No regrets, no more pain, nigga, no debate. Can you relate? Conversations about who's the great MCs of our time. Gotta mention franchise. No lie, I couldn't fake it if I tried. Couldn't lose if I snooze, and the game's over time. This is destiny. Never let these jackets get the best of me. History is made. This is basically a test for me.
Here we go.
Kill 'em all, leaving no witness for testimony. The top gets lonely when you think it's self only. I bring my people up, put the weight of my hood on me.
Newport
Eat if
Records.
you good, homie, but grind if you get hungry. Lace my boots low, my weapons ready for war. In the middle of the storm is when your boy is really on. When I line them up, drop them all lyrically, you've been warned. Hearing me is a gift, put your listening ears on. The year's anthem, real hip hop reborn. Sky's the limit, player, let's get it and keep it going.
I hear you. Chill. Chill. Talk to him, Angel. Here we go.
Living my life every day we going in, we going in. No more struggling, struggling. Cause we going in, we going in.
Newport Records, man.